Yo, YouTube, what's good with y'all, man? It's your boy back at y'all again with another video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Y'all know the vibes, man. Thank y'all for checking out the channel. So the Oakland Raiders lose a tough game to the Chicago Bears. Chicago blocks a late field goal and secures the dub against the Raiders, man. And I just wanted to get on here and talk about the Raiders. I know I made a video about their running back Ashton Genty a few days ago, and so I just wanted to get on here and give my thoughts on the Raiders, man. Right now, I think the Raiders are going through what we call a quarterback problem, man. I think that the Geno Smith magic has kind of ran its course. If you guys really want to be honest, you know what I mean? This is something that a lot of people aren't really talking about right now. But Geno Smith is playing the worst football of that I've seen him play in a while, man. He's looking like New York Jets Geno. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and look at Geno Smith's numbers real quick before I even continue this, topic. Now, if you guys can see here, you know what I mean? In 2022, Geno Smith had a breakout season. 2023, he followed up with another good season. You know what I mean? 2024 kind of came back down to earth a little bit, although he did have a lot of passing yards. Now this year, 63.8 completion percentage, 943 yards, six touchdowns to just 7 interceptions, man. So obviously, looking at those numbers, we see that Geno Smith has been regressing ever since he put up that spectacular season that he had in Seattle when he threw for 30 touchdowns and 11 interceptions. Ever since then, he's been going on a downward trajectory. And Ashton Genty, man, shout out to Ashton Genty yesterday. I know he's been getting a lot of criticism in the media, you know what I mean, for his slow start with the Raiders. But Ashton Genty yesterday arguably played the best football I've ever seen him play ever since he left Boise State, man. He looked like Boise State Ashton Genty yesterday, breaking that 50 64 yard run and taking it to the house. It was amazing. It was good to watch. It was fun to see. He also had 3 touchdowns. I believe he had one on the ground and two in the air. So Geno Smith, I said Geno Smith. Ashton Genty was basically the Raiders' entire offense today, and it was really fun to see, man, because that's what they drafted him to be. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that he was able to showcase his actual ability yesterday against the Chicago Bears, But a side note from that, because that performance, that 140-yard performance on the ground that he had, didn't amount to shit because Geno Smith had 3 interceptions yesterday, man. Geno Smith has become a turnover machine, and I think that his magic has ran out. You know what I'm saying? I think there's only a matter of time now until the Raiders have to move on from Geno, man, and maybe look to get a new quarterback in there because honestly, bro, I heard Tom Brady say that he didn't want to draft Shador Sanders because it's a team thing, it's not a one person thing. Honestly, I don't think it would have been a bad idea if the Raiders would have drafted Shador Sanders to sit behind Geno Smith, man, because Geno Smith is looking really old. He's looking really, I don't know. He's looking out of place out there. I ain't gonna lie, fellas. He's looking out of place, man. And these are back-to-back games where you're throwing interceptions and you're turning the ball over and you're putting your team in a bad spot. Because realistically speaking, if you take away Geno Smith's 3 turnovers today, 3 interceptions today, the Raiders probably win this game. You know what I mean? They had no business losing to the Chicago Bears today, man. Chicago Bears didn't even play good. Caleb Williams didn't play that good today. So there was no reason why the Raiders shouldn't have won this game, man. But like I said before, Geno Smith has turned into New York Jets Geno Smith, man. And the sooner the Raiders see that, the sooner they'll be able to move on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, that's pretty much all I have. When it comes to the Raiders and the Geno Smith thing, I think Geno Smith is trash. I don't think he's good anymore, and I think that the Raiders need to look to move on from him, man. But a side note from that, like, comment, share, subscribe. Y'all know the vibes, and y'all let me know what y'all think about Geno Smith, man. Leave it in the comments, and we'll have a discussion about it. I'm out. Peace.